There comes a moment in your life where you have to realize that nothing outside of you is coming to save you. Not a relationship, not a friendship, not a job, not a career, not a family member, nothing but you. You are the source. It has to come from you. No one can make you. No one can. Somebody could pay you though to do it, but it won't. It won't stand. It won't stick. You are going to drop the ball somewhere. But no one can make you. No one can make you see yourself the way they see you, or no one can make you see yourself in a way that you are not ready to see yourself. My name is Cheryl and welcome to One Intention. This is a podcast about mindset shifts, self-development, and having the conversations that we are afraid to have out loud. Today's episode's theme is stop waiting to be ready. I know, such a cliche. Take it in. I know. Everyone everywhere preaches that you don't have to be ready. Don't wait to be ready. You'll never be ready. There's no being ready. But I mean, I'm pretty sure we know that we get to a point as people chasing vision, chasing dreams, having passion, trying to make our dreams come true. We get to a place where somewhere, somehow, you're stuck between a rock and a hard place where you don't have a choice but to actually go through with execution, whether you're ready or not. And I'm sure many of us have a story to tell when it comes to the day they decided to take action. But we don't have to wait to be ready to execute or to start anything. You have to at least get yourself to the point where you have the confidence to start. Confidence alone is enough to carry you through to the point where you are 100% certain that you want to be doing what you're doing. But getting ready, I'm not so sure. I don't think I was ready to do half of the things that I did. I don't think I was ready to reinforce my boundaries when I didn't have boundaries and I had to do it. I wasn't ready because when I did, my nervous system panicked. My nervous system panicked at any chance that I was challenged. Every single time that I got challenged or triggered, my nervous system completely got displaced. But my self-awareness and my strength maintained me. I didn't panic. I addressed the people that needed to be addressed. With confidence. I was still panicking inside, but I was like, no, I understand what I'm feeling. I understand where I am, and I understand what my next steps need to be. I wasn't ready. I was not ready. So waiting to be ready to do something is a form of self-sabotage. Because tell me how you will know you're ready when you get ready. Tell me how. And the only way you will know if you're ready or not, or if you should pursue something or not, is if you do. Is if you start. Is if you actually execute your ideas, your thoughts, your dreams. Only then you'll know if you are ready or not. Which will always be important for us to know that action creates readiness. Action creates readiness in the most simplistic form ever. And you will know with your first execution if you are ready or not. But you know what happens, in fact, instead of you knowing whether you're ready or not, you know what happens? You actually get excited. Not because what you're doing is exciting, even if it is. You're excited that you actually did that. Oh my goodness, you went through with it. That is a whole change to your brain chemistry that you will be thinking about for the next 24 hours. And now you're looking forward to the next execution and the next execution and the next execution, right? And you realize that, oh, actually, I did this and I wasn't ready, but I'm extremely excited and satisfied. with my results, with my approach, and you keep going. Nobody started from 10 or from 20 or from 30. You have to start from zero because you need to know what it feels like, what the journey was like to get to 4, to get to 5, to get to 6. You can't start at 10 and assume the journey and assume the value and assume the experience. You can't. You need the tools that would need to be collected from 1, from 2, from step 4, from step 3, from step 4, from step 5. You need those tools. You need to sharpen the blade. You cannot wake up a sharpened blade. So you need to sharpen the blade for you to get to the next level and the next level and the next level. And then you will know. And then you will understand that you never needed to get ready. You just needed to create that action in order for you to eliminate the fear of starting. Waiting to feel ready will always result in missed opportunities. Because you come across people, you meet different people, you go into different spaces, but because you haven't executed, you haven't shared your ideas, you're still waiting to feel ready, you still have fear and doubt, that will leave you in the same place where you initiated those ideas. You'll be so stuck in the initiation phase that you will always think that you're not ready. But once the ideas and anything else is initiated, you have to step out. You have to step out. And by stepping out, it means you have to start talking to people. You have to start sharing your ideas. You have to share your vision. I could have just been like, oh, I'm not ready. I don't care. It matters not to me. That is not bigger than my vision. That is not bigger than my why. That is not bigger than having friends who are willing to invest equally into my vision, my dream, and me the same for them. So if you think you don't have enough, you are too scared, you have all this doubt, just know that those are just distractions. I'm telling you right now, it's all in your head, because you know what? It's not in my head. It's whatever you think is going to happen if you start your projects or a podcast or venture into a new career, switch your career, go back to school, study something else. The panic and the fear you have is in your head. I don't have it. No one else outside of you has it. So maybe if you do it scared, the fear is not going to go away because you started doing it. No. Maybe if you just took a chance for a week, for 3 days, for 24 hours, for a month, you might just realize that, oh, actually, I had nothing to be scared of. In fact, I had more support from so many people when I spoke out and when I shared my vision, when I stepped out of my confines, than when I was sitting in there in fear, suffering, in doubt and fear and confusion and panic. I had more support. I had more people open their doors to me than I could have imagined. All the things that happened after is nothing that ever crossed my mind. But here we are, making the dream come true in a way that had never crossed my mind. I thought I'd have to struggle first. I thought I'd have to claw my way through so many other building blocks. But smooth journey. It's not always going to be a smooth journey, by the way. It's not always going to be an easy journey. It's not always going to be easy to find people to get into the right spaces, because we need that experience in a way. And maybe I sort of, I've run my mile, and to get to this point was nothing but a necessity. But for you, different journey. But the point is, you will get there. If you align yourself with the right people, and if you keep sharing your vision, and if you keep speaking up about it, introduce yourself, let people know what you're looking for. What do you want? How do you want it? What are you good at? What are they not seeing about you that you see about yourself? Because there are ways in which we see ourselves, and maybe it's people around us don't see that. Make them. Make them. Tell them what you believe about yourself. Show them. Introduce them to who you are and to who you want them to believe about yourself. If you want to teach people to believe in you, show them results. Show them, bring the results. Prove to them that I am willing to invest in myself as much as I'm asking the next person to invest in me. Whether you're ready or not, you don't need to be ready. And if you're not ready, you can get ready on the journey. There's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you training on the job. It happens all the time. Everybody's doing it. How would you know how to do the job if you're thinking about it and not actually training? Thinking about knowing how to do something and actually knowing how to do it through action are two different things. Two extremely different things. So if you are looking for people to invest in your vision, to invest in your dreams, to share the same amount of investment into each other's dreams, start sharing your vision. Start sharing your vision. Start creating opportunities for yourself, whether you're ready or not. And not being ready, by the way, side note, not being ready doesn't mean that there'll be some kind of positive validation to the life you are living now. It doesn't mean anything. It just means you're not ready and you're not doing anything about it. So you stand to lose or gain nothing. Absolutely nothing. But if you do create action for yourself, if you start executing, if you have some way forward on this dream or on this vision, you start to have people who become interested to either assist, point you in the right direction, connect you with other people. My parting shot is, until you create some kind of action, until you move from where you are, from the initiation state, you will never know if you are ready or not. And the worst kind of thing to feel in this life is regret. And you don't want to regret not trying. But the pain of regret is way worse. Way worse. And we don't understand this because we are young and we've just not processed regret enough to understand the depth. But trust me, speak to people who, I've had the privilege to speak to people or to kind of be around people who have deep, deep, deep regrets in their old age. And I understand that that pain is not something I'm willing to live with. I would rather try and fail. I am more than happy to fail than to sit and not try because I doubt that other people what other people are going to say. I didn't have equipment. I don't have this. Oh, so many things that I don't have or can't do. Oh, I have so much self-doubt and insecurities, and I'm worried about people that have nothing to do with my vision. So I'm declaring myself, I am more than happy to fail. I've never been in this position ever in my life. And I used to think, oh my gosh, that is just so cringe. It's so crazy. I could never, count me twice. I'm more than happy to fail. I will always be trying the things that keep me up at night. And I'd rather fail. I'm happy to. If you are also more than happy to fail, come, let's fail together. It'll be fun. Trust me. Have you seen how fun it is to do something together as a collective, even if it's failing? I invite you guys to come and fail with me. Let's not wait to be ready. Ready for what? If we're not ready, we'll fail and we'll be together. Right?